Sirius XM Shade 45. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully, everyone's life is amazing. Good afternoon to all my great homies on the East Coast. If you're on the West, man, good morning. All my German homies, guten Morgen, alles klar, was geht up? We over here, you know, that great energy. None other than Murkemz in here. What's going on, Murk?
You already know I'm in the building. What's good, bro?
He said, stick 'em. Stick 'em. I love it, man.
You dig?
Listen, bro, like, to let all the wolves out there listening right now, this is a dude who's like, he's doing a lot of different things, man. He's got hustle. He's trying to merge cultures and times, of course. Now, you originally from Queens, from NY, huh?
I'm from Queens, man. Woodside Projects.
Woodside Projects. Okay,
yeah.
You're right there, man.
That's a fact.
That's good, man. You know, I love it, man. I got to tell you, man, then you go your butt over to Phoenix, man. How old was that?
I moved to Phoenix when I was about 13 years old.
13 years old.
Yeah,
Where did you lose your virginity?
I lost my virginity in Phoenix that year.
In Phoenix that year.
Yeah, they let us swag.
He from New York.
Yeah, type shit.
Yo, so your man Murkemz out here now. You go out there, of course, it's a different culture, but you're so young. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know, you're trying to put it down for the city. It becomes a point where you're like, you know what? I'm rocking with this Phoenix thing. What took you to Phoenix?
My family moved out there.
With nobody there waiting, like nobody to set y'all up.
We had people out there.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty much a situation that was beneficial for us.
Yeah.
At the moment, and after the benefits ended, we kind of wrote it out because it was
You just stood out there.
Yeah, basically.
You ain't got no money to break out, huh? It's like, fuck, man.
It wasn't even on me, you know what I mean? It was on my mama, so.
Salute to your mom.
Nah, word.
So now, also, we talking about identity, right? You're a mixed kid, yeah?
Yeah. Nah, I'm black and Puerto Rican.
You half hamster, half raccoon. Let's go, B.
Yeah. Nah, my pop's Puerto Rican, my mother black. Yeah,
oh, man, you a fucking hood rat, man.
Right, from the projects, all that.
You're hip-hop, basically, man.
Nah, for real.
Now, listen, man, this is a very beautiful thing to have you up here, man. I got to salute you because you are... What I like to do is, like, a lot of people like to give advice to the younger generation coming up, but I think we are in a time where artists don't stop. So when when artists get older, they still release music.
Right.
But they get too comfortable in their egos thinking that the music will just do what it's supposed to do.
Right.
But you're a workhorse in a way where you make an effort on social to make sure you're having content, you're communicating with people. Tell me about that grind.
Yeah, man. We making music all the time. So,
Yeah.
you know, every every week or every 2 weeks or so, we dropping a new video, we dropping new content. And then with that content, you know, we really taking it and pushing it. I'm spamming it on Twitter. I'm sending links out. I'm DMing a whole bunch of people every day. Sending them links, reaching out to people. When fans talk to me or, you know, just people that's rocking with me, I respond back.
Yeah.
You know.
Because it was a time when, like, artists would take 3 years to release a project, but then it became a thing where now artists are releasing a new song
every week.
Yeah, every week. And you know what, bro? I think there's a conversation to be had, or maybe not, because you can't ever control anything really in this culture. But one thing I would love that I benefited was for artists to travel. You know,
Right.
to go to Europe, stay out there for a couple of months, making some money doing what you love, building a core following so that tours happen.
Absolutely.
And I know we're in a different time, but that's what I remember, right? And that's what I want for everyone, because I want us all to get out the hood. I want us all to be like, oh, shit, I got homies in France.
Right. Type shit.
You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
always a great thing. Is there anything from the past that is before your time that you kind of wish was present right now?
From the past before my time. Let me see.
So we were trying to reach for the Source magazine cover. We were trying to reach for Hip Hop Quotable in the Source. You know, record release parties was a thing. You know,
right.
Where you'd see other peers.
I'm really trying to think of it because I'm so immersed in what we doing right now.
Right. And I think this is a beautiful space, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why, because no one should frown upon anyone's grind on how they came up, right? Or how they're coming up. My whole thing is, like, I just want everybody to shine. Like,
what I do wish, And it's cool because I get it off either way. Like I'm nice with, you know, I make R&B tracks, I could whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I feel like back then niggas was, you could just hop out right in front of your favorite rapper, spit a crazy 16.
Yeah.
And they, you know, like Fat Joe, when he said he met Pun, Pun was right outside the store.
Right.
And he just started spitting some crazy shit. He said he remembered one of the bars, and he said after that he told him to hop in the whip and da-da-da. At this point, you know, you spit a crazy 16 for a nigga, that's like, it's a moment, but, you know, just because you could rap, that's like, all right.
Cool.
What's your melodies? You got hit records? You know what I mean? Just you doing this the 16 on the corner is not going to make a nigga want to make you a millionaire for the most part. I'm sure there's exceptions to everything, but you know, like I like those kind of stories because I heard them from a couple of different people. That's even Big Sean's story, a more maybe recent artist.
Yeah.
He ran down on Kanye, spit some shit. Then Kanye was like, "Oh nah."
I gotta fuck with him. Well, you kind of got something like that, man, because you know, putting so much work in, Ice-T hollers at you.
Right. So it's happening in my own way.
Right.
You know what
which
I mean?
is great. Which is cool. And you know, I gotta salute you and what you're saying, because I was in a cipher with a rapper called Supernatural back then.
Legend.
Right after he battles Mad Skills, and I was so enamored by that battle that I'm in a cipher with him, and I give him my demo. And I felt stupid after I gave him my demo, because you got to remember, now we in a very, like, we want everybody to succeed, right? But back then I was such a fucking animal that I just wanted to battle everybody.
Just want to smoke niggas.
I just wanted to smoke. And I actually did, like a maniac, right?
I'm nicer than you, so it's like...
You know, but that was the energy, right? That was the energy when you seen other people. It was a sport. It wasn't a thing of, like, we were still Timberlands in the summer, Army fatigue jackets, so we could bullshit. So like it was a different energy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but I gotta tell you, man, being able to rap for artists that I was like, wow, this is a really cool thing, you know. So I could see that. But now we're in a place where the artists like yourself of this time needs to actually cook like a Russ, like a Logic, where it's just on fan base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how important is that? And now you don't even have to be particularly part of a clique. Now you could just create your own movement.
Nah, it's the Murk mob. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love it. Know what I mean? I got I'm building a cult, man. It's people that love me and they think I'm the greatest thing since like, yo, they probably hope I never get discovered so they could hold it that near and dear to them. But you know, it's dope, man. I'm building it on my own, man. We've been going crazy with this shit for like the past 4 years, and I see like I have like like people that'll go to war against anybody. If
that's beautiful.
I mean, and it's a small group, but it's growing. But it's just like I can see, like, damn, I created my own.
To give people some context, like being up in here, you know, you'll have an artist like a Kool Keith, who's an icon, a legend. He'll come up here, you know, he's so in his ways, but he's such a unique person to make as an example, so I really can't. But he'll come over here. Dolo, you have artists like Tay Diggs, the actor, who'll come up with like 10 people. Then you'll have Blueface, who'll come up with 50 people.
Right.
You know, but what I have to salute you is that you kind of see the value in you know, having your team with a visual component that a lot of artists are kind of like picking up on, like, oh, if it didn't happen on social media, it didn't happen.
Right.
Is that kind of the mentality sometimes?
Yeah. If I came up here and it's not on social media, it's almost like not real, almost.
Right.
Almost.
No,
but,
I know. I hear it.
We got the listeners and everybody that's tuned in, but this is to bring it back to my people.
Yeah, all to know that he's being co-signed by an institution as big as you know, or just allowed to be on the platform.
All these things important. The picture, the
right.
It's
crazy.
Matters,
right?
It matters to people. It matters to them more. Like they might have liked your rap, but when they see the visual, oh, you next to Idstroy spitting that same rap.
Yeah,
that rap is fire.
Yeah, nah.
You know?
I just, you know, I think these conversations are important because I think for a lot of people, you know, for the young heads, for the older heads who are still trying to keep their feet in the business,
right?
There's things they have to do.
Absolutely.
You know, And, you know, your man Murkemz here, man. We just played that first joint. That was a premiere, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, son.
World premiere, man. I mean, that's 30 out the gate. That's featuring my man Mano.
Yep.
I mean, legend. And, yeah, that's one of my singles off of Hitman, the album that's out right now.
Now, when you was out there on social media, man, and so you're talking about how you getting the attention from the social media platforms, you know, utilizing Twitter, utilizing IG.
Right.
And you said spamming. Is that a bad word? Is spamming a bad word? Or?
Not to me.
Uh-huh.
But you know, people might they call it that, so I might have picked up that name. I could say I'd rather say maybe guerrilla marketing.
Okay,
let's do that.
Yeah.
So pretty much.
I mean, shit, bro. Come on. I was putting posters illegally and getting arrested for it because that's how it was. But it had your name on it. And I'm like, how else anybody? We're not fucking co-signed by a machine.
Right.
If
so
we're not gonna do it, who's gonna do it?
This is the new stand on the block and give out flyers. So it's like, all right, they talking about somebody post something funny or something, like it's getting mad likes and all of that. Boom, here go one of my freestyles.
Right.
I mean, you could scroll, you could watch it, you could say it's hot, you could say it's whack, whatever, it's there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just do that kind of relentlessly.
Wow.
I mean, I be on there for hours, my thumbs cramping. Like, boom. I spend probably 5 times as much the time to make the piece. Dishing it off and distributing.
Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. Would you rather have a loyal woman, a ride or die that'll hold you down, or Instagram?
Yo, man, right now. Right now, I need the gram, man. I'm trying to do something right now. Ask me that question. I mean, I'll link with you 5-10 years. We'll see what's up. But right now, I'm
trying to achieve some things.
I'm on a mission.
Yeah.
As you know, as loyal as she is, I'm doing something.
Let's go. This is the right time. I was watching a documentary with Hugh Hefner about Playboy.
Okay.
You know, he met his wife young, before Playboy. Playboy pops. He's too focused on the business.
Right.
So they part ways. And it goes a long stretch before he gets married again because, like you're saying, he's focusing on the brand, on making this shit fucking real.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's Playboy. At this, we all know Playboy.
There you go, man. Murkemz, the next Hugh Hefner.
Let me create my Playboy, man.
Yo, so we got a joint to play, and then we're gonna get into a live at 45 right here. I want to make sure that throughout this time that people understand. I'm talking to Murkemz right here on Shade 45. I'm Idstroy. Yeah. Let the people know where they could rock with you on social media.
Nah, I mean, it's Murkemz, man. Twitter.com/Murkemz, Instagram /Murkemz, YouTube. Everything is Murkemz. Murkemz. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere.
Good.
Murkemz.
I'm happy you spelled that out so people understand how to spell it. Now, what's the joint we're gonna get into right now?
Let's say Low Life Last is exclusive. Let's do What the Biz, man. That's on my new album Hitman.
Yeah.
I mean, some real bars on there.
Hitman's out, man. Make sure you guys taking advantage of it. Yeah, we're gonna get ready for live at 45, man. Get collected. Let's go.
Let's get it.